Good morning from the wonderful Lowveld. It seems like today is going to be a good day because we've got a hyena munching on something. And I haven't even had breakfast yet, but we'll get to that later. My name is Talamati, and on camera with me today is Panda, and we of course are here at Juma Private Game Reserve in the Northern Sabi Sand. What are you eating? So I thought I could definitely see a skull. It looks fairly large, and we know that there was a zebra that was killed 2 days ago. But I'm just trying to see if it is the zebra skull, because it looks big, but not as big as zebra skulls can actually get. But there's not really much left of it. You can see it does have quite a long face, dare I say. Do you see? You can see where the eyes once were. I imagine it must be the zebra skull. We'll try and figure that out. You see, it also doesn't look particularly fresh, like it's been sitting in the sun for a few days. And as Hobby, you've said hi, Taylor and Panda. Hi. Wave hyena. Isn't this awesome?
We're hoping, but at the moment we've got a bit of a roadblock, so we can't even go and check. So we've got the Talamati Breakaway Pride, one lioness front left, and there should be 5 sub-adults. We can only see 3. I think the others are either still napping off to the right somewhere, or they're behind this very big termite mound that the lions are already using for shade. So that should tell you it's already hot and it's going to be a scorcher today. I think the lions are going to be sticking close to water and definitely shade hopping the whole day. But for now, it's still nice and early. There's a dawn chorus happening. All we can hope for is that we have the lions join in. We've had a turn of events. An elephant mom and calf have shown up looking so grumpy. The lions have scattered at speed. You can see mom still got her ears out. She's very unimpressed. Very unimpressed. There's a strong smell of lions here, and she definitely saw them. The calf is less concerned. It's still trying to get some breakfast. The lions have gone straight down into the riverbed. We'll be able to catch up with them on the other side, I'm hoping. But this mom is being very protective. She doesn't want to move further forward with the calf until she knows that the pride has definitely left. Oh, there we go. We are causing a roadblock for elephants. How ridiculous is that turn of events? I'm just getting the car ready to start it so we can give her some space with her family. But I think they're going straight to the pan. The rest of the family is going to be following behind. Elephants are incredibly intelligent. She's not tolerant of the lions, but she doesn't mind if we're here. But the herd is being very, very careful. The rest of the herd's slowly starting to come through down the road. Alrighty, let's give them some space. That's a big boy. Earth lover, it's been wild, hasn't it? We've had so much luck the last 3 days. Oh, there's the lions. Okay, now we have to choose elephants or lions, everybody. We've had a very good 3 days. I want to see how these elephants react, because these lions have been at this pan for days. The elephants are going to be very unhappy about the situation, that these lions smell literally everywhere they go. So I'm just giving them a bit of space as they come up to the pan. And I'm going to have to try and keep an eye on the lions so we don't completely lose them, because if they move from here, if they go north, they're going to cross out of Juma. And then we'll lose them for good. Hello, girl. It's a cute little family. DJ Lex, let's hope that they stay very close to mom and that the lions don't decide that elephants are a good idea. I think with the pride the way it is, I don't think they would go for elephants. They moved off very quickly. In fact, it was the lioness that moved first. The sub-adults held their ground for an extra 10 seconds. But the big lioness went, nope, I'm out of here. And she left. There's the big boy coming in. Look at the size difference. He's a young bull, but he's a lot bigger. I'm just going to let the other guide know behind us where the lions went. How's it? They're just behind the thickets here on the edge of the drainage line. I hope that we manage to catch up with the lions. But this is a spoil, having elephants out and about. Oh my goodness, what a spoil. That bull is massive. He is so much taller than that big cow. Bearing in mind this cow looks like she's already had 2 calves. She's probably pregnant with another. She's an old girl. Oh, look at the little one greeting him. What are you doing? Having a little bit of a bonding moment. It was a scary situation for them. They scattered at speed. And very typically lions will have a little bonding session after that, just to make sure everyone's okay, have a little nose-to-nose catch-up, and then settle down again. But you'll see their heads are still up. They're still watching towards the left because that's the direction of that little water hole where the elephants are. I think they're trying to make sure the elephants aren't going to follow them. BK was just telling me how big this lioness is. We're looking at her shoulder. Yesterday, you'll remember, I was commenting on how muscular she is. But regardless of that, lions don't really stand much of a chance against elephants. I'm happy that they moved quickly. The lioness showed them her years of experience and decided it would be much better to clear the area rather than stick around and risk it.
It's not moved, it's just lifted his head a little bit. Well, there, it's lifting it again. Hello, now we can see your face. It's starting to move northwards. I wonder where you're off to. Very mature hyena, this. Very likely a big female. You can see some teats there as well. That's possibly one of the females that has cubs. Well, as promised, we made our way to the den site, and we have the mum here, just having a bit of a snooze, and then the male was milling around there at the entrance of the den. No visual of the puppies. They probably still inside, but we will stay here for a bit and see if they do emerge. But dogs are dogs, whether it's puppies or not. And there's also a vulture up, and that's not a bad sign. It's a hooded vulture. You see a very long, thin beak, which is used. They're usually one of the last vultures to either arrive or stay at a carcass, and they use that thin beak to get into all these nice little thin bits. A very fitting end to not only our contribution from eco-training, where we know there's a lot of elephants, but for the show overall. It's always nice to start and stop with some elephants. I think it's great. And even Ben's also commenting on the way we're ending the show. Well, that was really a good thing to end with this. So just remember to join in this afternoon again. 2:30 Central African time this afternoon. So tune in. Remember, we also have live at the waterhole, which is going to start directly after this drive. We can actually see a whole lot of different cameras all over parts of Africa. And then we'll be back 2:30 this afternoon with the Safari Live Sunset Safari on this Friday afternoon. So until then, goodbye everybody. Have a great afternoon, and we will see you for another live safari this afternoon.